Alright, now we'll be looking at effective use of body language. So the first thing is eye contact. So when you present, you need to look directly to the people you're presenting to, your audience. Okay, it is important to maintain eye contact because it helps your audience to concentrate on your speech. They know that you consider them while you're presenting, you are looking at them, you don't alienate them. And number two is you can actually know, do they really understand what you're trying to say? Okay, you can see their reaction. Next is facial expression. So facial expression basically convey what kind of person you are, what kind of a presenter you are. So be animated in your speech. Make sure you vary your facial expression. If you don't vary, you might be perceived as very stern, strict, boring. So people would not want to actually look at you or listen to your presentation. Okay. Next is gesture. Like your voice, where you actually stress on certain point, gestures can also be used to stress on certain points that you are actually presenting. You want to emphasize on points, use gesture. But when you use gesture, make sure that you do it spontaneously and naturally. It is not planned. It is not. It doesn't appear as if you planned it. Okay, so it has to be very spontaneous and natural. So that helps your audience to understand you and also show your expressiveness, your passion towards your presentation. Next is movement. So you need to only engage in motivated movement, as in move only when you're necessary. Don't only stick at one place, be rigid. You can move after few minutes of speaking in one position, you can move to the other position. But avoid unmotivated movement, like you're shifting, you're pacing around. All of this would distract your audience. Okay. Next is posture. Always have an open posture when you present. A closed posture would actually show that you're very low in self-confidence and you just couldn't be bothered with your presentation. Okay, next is your appearance. Appearance here means you need to be looking professional and neatly groomed, which shows your commitment towards what you're presenting. Okay, there are 3 guidelines to help you to dress according to the situation. Number 1, you need to consider what kind of situation are you in. Number 2, you need to consider the topic and the purpose of your presentation, and you need to avoid extremes, going to the extreme. Okay, always be moderate when it comes to presentation. When it comes to appearance. Alright, so that is basically body language. Next, we'll look at delivery methods and also practice.